Ah, don't worry about that. That's not us fighting. It's just Avars fighting Avars. Anyways, this is a new episode. What along with a new Emperor, Cheval. He just died at the very end of the previous episode. Boris. So this Emperor is an axeman. He's a noble eunuch, which he provided proved its greatness by service of the eunuchs in foreign wars. He's brave, humble, envious, gregarious, and lustful. And the wife is quick, but unfortunately she has cancer. But it's a mild illness, so she'll live long. Was anybody born with a quick trait? Gee, none of you? Maybe I just don't have good genes compared to the Pomeranian. Anyways, let's put this empire back together again. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. That damned Pesto and Mother of Baba Yaga. I'll never understand why I still have it. Should be using this. And why do I have a ceremonial axe? Hey, you... Does he have a ceremonial weapon? No, he doesn't. I'll give him this artifact. Here, have an axe. Because you're king of Slovakia, that's why. That's the reason why I gave it to you. But none of this. Anybody with the highest skill set. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, don't worry about that. I was about to say, what the hell? Why is your skill in diplomacy so low? Whose idea was this? Okay. And plus, I already offered Václav, the first High Chief of Austria, to be, get back in the Empire. I offered him vassalization and he accepted. And since I got numerous skills, so we're gonna do something different, something that the past rulers have not, because we were always the warrior type. But since I'm jack of all trades, sorta, I'm gonna go for scholarship. And then, please, don't forget to worship the ancestors. Since I'm all about scholarship, so please share your wisdom with me. I'm all about the wisdom now. And I'm going to do this for the first time in this series. Call a tutor to court. Call a tutor to educate me and my family members. In other words, we're inviting a Greek Orthodox man over here. He's a doctor of philosophy. Although not formally educated, but they do have a renown for their knowledge. That's what this man claims to be. So, tutor me. Pay you more money. I mean, I had 1,000 gold, but now I'm spending that good amount of money. Pavel's currently my heir, but I would rather have Yaroslav, even though I don't think they would vote for him. Because, you know, he's nobody. He doesn't hold anything. Hold that thought. When it comes to court decisions, actually put your focus on Domatsice. Because Praha's already high enough. Manage horses. I mean, I got a lot on my mind, alright? What else? What else? What else I could spend my hard-earned money on? Oh, I'm too busy. I'm not going to build the observatory because I'm managing horses at the moment. But I can do this. Raise bow unto the gods. Since I'm a warrior, let's do Perun, the thunder wielding. Let's build a totem out of him. Since I was a eunuch, so... And my patron deity, well, martial skill's high enough. Yep, let's try Dazbog of the Sun. Oh. Yeah. I think we're good. But as for that other follower thing, I'm keeping that. Keeping your rhythm. I want that horse stalled up, so my horses need discipline. Start the training. Don't sacrifice this man. Ancestors, may this feast please you. I'm going to spend, again, my hard-earned money on this. I am not sacrificing this man. We just recruited him. This guy's got some use. Together with the Zerza and her disciples, I placed a great bounty of food and drink on the offering stone. I spent the entire night feasting and singing a great chant in my ancestors' honor. And all I could do is wait and hope. May the ancestors bestow their blessing upon me. Yeah, you lived a prison life. You're greedy and shy, and you're a hunchback. And Perun is pleased. Bowen is raised. After the construction and sacrifice felt like flows through the grace of Perun. My requests have been answered. Glory to Perun. I got it. The blessing of Perun. Which will last 20 years. Alright. Perun loves me. Despite the fact that I'm not a follower of him, I'm a follower of Yarilla, and I dedicate my, Oh, you expanded a bit. You include this county now. Didn't know that. Oh, not this again. Look, everything's cool. Okay. Oh yes, the court physician. Austria declared war for the conquest of Varadstin. Okay. Good luck with that. Do you have enough prestige if you want to bring your troops up? Yeah, sure. Sorbia. Who's got the highest learning skill? Diplomatic friction. I'm looking for somebody to be my court physician. Well, there's that. Him. That's the one choice they gave me. Because I brought him here. Yeah, I heard your offer. Damn. Does nobody have a... Well, just give me a moment. Try to invite a holy man here so we can get a high nut. Would you like to be my... No. Oh, God, no. Gods, no. This guy's too bad to be, you know... Oh, build an observatory, right. Hey, what else I could do? I'm a very busy man. I think we can wait until May for the Yarilla Festival. Save a little bit of money, will you? Also, apparently, voted for Yaroslav, but most are going for Audrey. Which is another one of those warrior type, but he's a misguided warrior. I don't want that. Oh yeah, I used to have a Raskovnik. I used to? No, I haven't. It's from the White Cross back then. There's no reason to keep the Axe of the Ancestors anymore. Because I have Slavog's Hammer. So I gotta give that to somebody else now. How about you? Keeping the hammer. Might be concurration. Okay. I was a little thrown off by that. But again, I told that Greek that come... Okay. My tutor is still in me for the love of the philosopher, Aristotle. We should honor the ancients. Aristotle, and I'm the follower of the teachings of philosopher Aristotle. So that's +1 diplomacy. So yeah, I'm the first Czech ruler to be into this sort of thing. Something that we never knew before, unlike those previous rulers. That's why they wanted him. He just came back and now he's a noble eunuch. And there's 200 gold for his service. He's a renowned warrior too, but unfortunately, he's a misguided warrior, but that doesn't stop him. Try another holy man. Much better. And he's a strong theologian. Yep. He is what he is. Again, I hardly ever going to level up these infrastructures because we're tribal still. Because it doesn't really matter. Ah, yes, I remember. Prolithize this area. I can't settle the tribe because that's their responsibility now. Well, I guess just leave it like it is. During the last few weeks, I've been studying tales of my ancestors with the aid of one of the elders. She keeps questioning me about the metaphors and underlying themes of these stories, but my answers never seem to impress her. I don't think I have a mind for this. Now I became dull. God damn it. I thought I was talented, but apparently I'm not. But I think Aristotle's probably laughing at my face right now if he were alive. Yeah, bringing a tutor in and this whole thing and Doctor of Philosophy and whatnot, it's part of the university's mod. It's the first time I've had this sort of interaction here. Only because I needed more cheese to try to improve this ruler. Who's this other person that they're voting for? Vaslav of Austria. Are you even winning? Oh yes, the observatory is done, so let's make some observations. We have to study the stars. Oh, I forgot about the Yarrow Festival. This is one busy emperor for his first few years. Alright, the vassals have arrived and the time has come to begin the celebration of Yarrow and the coming of spring. In July! As per tradition, one of them will be chosen to be paraded around as the representation of Yarrow itself. Who shall it be? It will be Zerza Obrevenov, right here in Prague. He's been clad in the most glamorous way, with small bells have been fastened to his clothes, wielding a mallet representing a thunderbolt, and he parades around singing and dancing while a noisy crowd follows behind. All hail Yarrow, son of Perun. Celebration wind downs outside. Me and the vassals gathered together for the great feast I have ordered for servants to prepare. Let us drink together and move inside of the great hall. Let's just hope nothing stupid happens. Nope, nothing stupid happens. Because sometimes in that feast hall, there could be a guy, I don't know, doing lustful things with a girl at the corner. Or some guy who wants to invite me to the cold ones. Oops, spoke too soon. More cells of food and clean-picked ponies fly everywhere from the direction of High Chief Mormir II as he greedily stuffs himself with the delicacies served at the table. Suddenly, his face turns to a strange shade of green, and then he rushes toward the exit, but only to make it as far as Chief Aldrich before he starts retching his stomach contents into poor Aldrich's lap. Questionable behavior of the beast. That could have been me, you know. This is what I mean by stupid things happening. My knowledge of Aristotle has convinced me I should write a book commenting his writings. Let's see how this goes. Despite the fact I have the doll trait. So that we finished the worship of Yarrow for the season and my vassals returning home. Most seem to agree that the festival is well worth the trip. Yeah. Busy person and spending a lot of money. And the empire slowly expands. stillborn. 39. Then again, I'm lustful. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make a move. Let's have some fun. First time in the series, why not? I went to Boleslava's chamber and gave her a good tumble. It's good to be the Emperor. And if I gave birth to a bastard child, well then... sorry. But at least my son or daughter, who would be a future bastard, will actually check unlike these two children here that look Pomeranian, and this one is Avar. Mind you, mixed breed. Hey, wait a minute. Why do I make you my concubine? Why the hell not? Even though you're a little old for that, but still. Wants to be taught in the realm of stewardship. Well, you get her. I ain't teaching that person. There's a man I need to arrest and another one assassinate. My spy master, Stanislava, could either help with the arrest or the assassination, but not to both. Then again, I'm not assassinating anybody, nor arresting anybody. I want this time to be a peacetime, not in the mood for war, or helping each other's war, helping somebody's war. Not particularly in the mood for that. Oh, there you go. There you go. See? No bastard child. We got it. Got it. You made a good move. Next time I see another woman who does fancy me, and I'll take her as concubine. Okay, training program for my horses are concluded. My horses are tired and all bruised up. I hope they know I put them through hell because I care for them. But since we've been spending a great deal of money, so let's sell the less gifted ones and keep the nice ones. Right. I'm multitasking, aren't I? That's what I was about to check. I've spent many nights looking at the stars in my observatory. It is truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. Is there something strange out there? I've seen a lot of things, man, but what's up there in the world above us? Also, I changed my ambition to get a nickname because why not? Not gonna win any duels because I have no rivals. Nor do I have any friends. That's why I want to be a peaceful type of emperor, not a warmongering emperor type. Despite my accomplishments in the being in the Unox. And are they still fighting in that war? That silly little war that doesn't mean anything? Oh. Apparently Transylvania has defeated Bulgaria, so now they usurped the town and they became Bulgaria. Now it's ran by Avars. And yeah, the cultural majority is Avar in that area. So they were Avars before, you know, Bulgarians are Bulgarians. They're still fighting that endless war. There we go, I got a nickname. I am the law. That's a great transition. From the previous emperor who's an ill ruler, and now I am the law. That was thanks to Aristotle and the like. Which I'm still writing his things. Never done this before. If I was gonna raise a child, I guess it would be him when he comes to age. Had something else on my mind, but I guess I lost it. Seems I have a tendency that most of the girls I educate, that I usually wish them to be good spy masters in the future. But then again, that's part of tribal paganism. Oh yeah, there's this thing I should do just to get ahead of it if I want to become feudalized in the far, far future. Increase tribal organization. Chiefs have limited power over their vassals. See? No bastard child. Made a smart move. Now he can't vote again until another 5 years. Vote for change. And because we're an empire, we can have 2 advisors. Vaslave and Moimir, despite the fact that you vomited on a guy's lap the other day. I got her out of the prison, so I recruited her. But although I don't think the skills would be much of use. I just wanted to have her anyways. Observing the stars at night, I've begun to sense some irregular movements. I've also noticed that some stars appear and disappear at all times. I need to study this more. That star there disappears when I look directly at it. So I've become paranoid. Increases a bit more intrigue. And of course, such paranoia can also lead to other things. Oh, you took bronze then. So now we finally link up with Croatia, even though we took a bit of Croatia, but yeah. Again, our empire is still expanding, and I am not doing this personally. Unless I were to tell them to stop with that silly nonsense. Halt! 6 years old now. I'll teach her. She does not appear to be Afar. She looks more Greek. How portrait is a... So we finally linked up with the Slavic Croats. There's for starters. After many months writing, I realized that my book is nothing but a few randomly positioned notes. It would be much better to quit now before I embarrass myself. Well, at least I tried. See, I was writing something about Aristotle, but I'm dull. See? I don't have a mind like him. Old traditions are disappearing, and tribal elders is troubling by this. Materialism is self-serving are increasingly more important than common, tribal good, or service for the gods. In which one of the provinces held the debate on strengthening discipline among the youth and waiting for my opinion. No, times have changed, alright? The national revolt risk won't go up because of okay, it can go up even more. See? Slight. Only because I have the scholarship focus in that. Puts down the national revolt risk a bit, so it doesn't hurt. That was my mother-in-law. My Pomeranian mother-in-law died of a natural death. I thought you already, I'll get you another steward then. I don't know what happened to the guy. Chaplain of the papacy. I did say I kind of want to become, you know, feudal and Catholic in the future, as I said on a previous episode, but no, we're still too far from it, so no, it's not time yet. Plus, I know what to do with him. Not gonna kill him, because that would make me cruel, and I don't want to be cruel. And he's not paying the ransom. We'll just humiliate him out of here. Yeah. Stripped of his clothing, hands, feet, and bound, he's slung up on horseback, and a gorging glutton will be paraded around the camp, and let all bear witness to humiliation. Yeah, that's if anybody wants to really see that. See his fat, drunk ass out of here. And plus, I can't tell if he's been humbled or he's been stressed. But nonetheless, it's entertainment. Stripped a fat man his way out of here. Now, don't come back again. Let's go hunting. The fine tradition of the annual grand hunt continues. The realm's finest hunters will attempt to catch various types of beasts and creatures. Dangers, glory, it all awaits me. I am game. I'm brave, aren't I? Yes, I am. The dogs have caught the scent of a boar in the forest. This is the chance of getting the mighty boar slain. I will face it alone with my spear. Oh, god damn it. Not again. Lost an eye. And now I became proud. Well, I think I'm... Twins. Twin daughters. Just the twin trait. Now they don't sound like twin names, but if I had twin sons, I had names planned for it. Vanek and Hinek. That's what I had planned on. Whenever I get twins next time. Twin sons. As I said, just based on what happened to me, I've been maimed, lost an eye by a boar. Aristotle taught me nothing about no boar kicking my ass. Proud of my hunting abilities, apparently. But I know the character's future now. Now I know what I'm going to do with them for the remainder. And because I have this many traits, I'm going to go down the path that no ruler has ever gone down before. Starting next year, you'll find out why. God damn it. The chief and the high chief have become bitter rivals at each other. All because of a drilling accident. The research I conduct in my observatory at night is proving deeply fascinating. I could push my studies further, but I need to purchase more equipment for it to be meaningful. I must move forward. You've been taught good enough. Alright, that's it. I'm joining the cold ones. Which, of course, it's gonna have to wait. Just wait for somebody to come in to have a talk. Yes, I am going to worship Chernobog because I'm tired of this bullshit. Hold on. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with High Chief Hranislav of Uzhorod tonight. It's lovely, yet what I'm most charmed by is Hranislav himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has begun slow to touch upon some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of Perun. If we do not ask questions, why did Perun make us curious? I think it's a great discussion, fueled by alcohol or not. Yeah, I agree with his opinion. Walking the palisades of my fortress, I am joined by Hranislav. I find myself agreeing with a lot of concepts he presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly he turns to me and presses a small leather pouch into my hand. My lord, will you carry this with you for protection? I'll keep it hidden. And I thank you, Hranislav, so I encourage the advances that he's made, because I'm open-minded. What if I told you that all of you've been taught to believe is in a lie? in his eye. Branislav continues, throwing a cautious glance around us before pulling up his sleeve, revealing a scar in the shape of Chernobog's mark. Perun is a liar. Reject the tyrant deity and let Chernobog guide your steps. You truly are a Koldun then. Can you cure a spouse? Good God, that man was in that society for a long time? I gotta find out the rank of him. No wonder why they call him the Careless. We might, if you offer yourself up to Chernobog. He will grant you the powers Perun has kept us from us humans. Fingering the letter pouch in my pocket, I slowly nod. Oh, I think you'll enjoy it, he said with a knowing smile. If there is any chance it'll cure a spouse, I will. He leaves you alone for now. The Coven will be in contact with me. Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis? That's what this is going down now. I didn't come here just to cure spells. I want my eye back. This is all I care about. I just want my eye back. Although there would be a rare occasion where an event would come. Hold on. It has been some time since High Chief Branislav was in contact with me. I have been pondering what Perun would think of me for venturing down this path. But Branislav has already offered me more support than Perun has. I've begun studying books on the occult, and so far I'm finding the views preached at Temple to be narrow-minded at best. Why must we always put the needs of others before our own? So I become greedy. There you go, I got another sin. I'm a big, big sinner. Ooh, gotta take care of this threat. Yeah, praise Svavrog. Yada, yada, yada. Praise Chernobog. Well, not official, member of it yet. Still waiting to be contacted. Well, meanwhile, I gotta deal with these raiders. I found some cryptic scrawlings written in blood on my bedroom door this morning. The guards say they haven't seen anyone enter during the night, and I dare not ask my court Zertza to decipher it. Yet, I think I understand. The mark of Chernobog. Yeah, of course, the bargain must be struck. I carved Chernobog's mark into my arm, just like the one Branislav showed me. So I get a bandaged arm for about 2 months. Mark of Chernobog. Kind of like this one that you're looking at on the screen. The Cold Ones believe that certain people are born with the witch's blood, and it is their blessing to be able to turn to Chernobog, the Black God, to gain power and wealth. They are frowned upon by traditional believers who would rather call them cursed, as they are rumored to sacrifice humans and commit heinous acts in order to achieve their goals. Alright, go kick their ass. Get them out of Österreich. Out. Give me set of flank. Also, what's my combat skill? Pretty good. High Chief of Bex, right? Yeah, that's him. If we get into the fight together, I can beat him. And Austria will be assisting me. Yeah, I'm going in with a bandaged arm, but I'm not showing that arm. It's covered with armor. I'm an axe wielder, right? Yeah. Every time my lord Akgul meets strangers, she looks like she might faint. I'll have a chat with her. Brother Cheval, we have received word that your dedication and desire to join the Legion of the True Lord. Await the messenger. Let the Dark One guide you. Signed, Kodon Horadislav. I'll be on the lookout for the messenger. There we go. Army eliminated. Get back to work. Hell, I might start reading Bavaria if I wanted it to. It's been a while. Not to mention we spent a great deal of income on this sort of thing. I have met an intriguing and hypnotically beautiful woman at court. Apparently this Jaguze is a foreign diplomat. I engaged her in a conversation for the first time today, and we spoke at length about the strategies. I was shocked when she carefully pulled up her sleeve, revealing the mark of Chernobog. You're the messenger? She's Prussian and a Romovan pagan. Okay. So you're the messenger, apparently. The Uchinik smiles. I am pleased to find you not only a charming man, Cheval, but also one of capable intellectual discourse. Yeah, right. The breadth and value of the pursuit of knowledge, you see, in addition to more earthly pursuits. Her smile turns into a predatory grin as she continues. We'll soon see how exactly committed you are. What do you mean me to do? She offers no reply, instead taking me by the hand. Oh boy. By Perun, I would say. She escorts me to my bedchamber. I hesitate upon entering, finding it flooded with light as candles form a circle around my bed. Several hooded figures surround the room, chanting in unison. Fear not, brother. Power and pleasure. These are the gifts of Chernobog. Well, I'm lustful, so I like the sound of that, so I partake in a ritual. When I wake up, the cloaked figures are gone, and Jaguza is lying next to me, a smile tugging at the corner of her mouth. Welcome to the cold ones, Emperor Cheval, she says. I hold her close, wondering how I look back on this moment. I wish you had found me sooner. And look, I'm no longer wearing a crown. I'm wearing a black hood over me. Well, she doesn't know because this is hidden from public. So there you go. I'm a member now. And this is the leader of the cold ones. A Vidun named Chief Bazia Zemgal. Another Romovan. He's under suspicion though. Intrigue, lustful, proud, and greedy. Okay, apparently envious doesn't work. So, I guess I'll have to increase the intrigue at some point in the future. Hang on. One morning, my daughter Drahumira, 13 years old, has come to see me. She says, I'm worried. I heard that you are spending late nights staring at the sky, speaking on odd riddles, and entertaining heretical notions about the cosmos. I would ask that you stop for your own sake. Listen here. What you have heard are lies. Got the deceitful trait. See? More intrigue. And it's going to see increased intrigue and now more bonus of being deceitful. That'll definitely help me as being a member of the Cold Ones. What she doesn't know yet. Nobody knows. Except Premyslid over there. By the way, what's your rank? List of all members. You're a Koldun. Oh, you're a pretty high ranking. On the Uchinik. Then you have to get up to Zerat, Kodun, and then Vidun. Yep, I have chosen that path, and that's the way it's gonna be. All because I This isn't quite possibly the greatest excuse you could come up with of why did you join this evil society to worship the Dark One. It's because the boar took my eye out. I'm against nature, damn it! And all that is decent. Just like the previous ruler who called himself the ill ruler, now I'm not living up to my nickname, the law. I'm about to break many of them in the future. And the next couple of episodes in this ongoing series for the Premyslid tales under this ruler, that you are probably going to see me perform a lot of unholy things over the years, unless I get myself killed through either warfare or another hunting accident or vigilantes of Peru. There's no need for a conscription law. We're at peace. I'm not going to any war at all. Don't even think about it. Yeah, sure, what is it? Now we become bitter rivals. Wants to manipulate me for his own personal gain. Also, now that I have this power, I could sacrifice somebody to Eternal Dog. If I get up, I can summon a familiar, tainted touch, or demonic possession. Further up, dark divorce, dark healing, inside a disciple. And then once you're up in a high rank, like the ruler over there, absorb life force and unholy impregnation. If only my wife was a member, which she is not. But I can't tell her what to do. But trust me, when I get older and if I get pissed at her, one day there's going to be a dark divorce happening. One day it's going to happen. I've done this once when I was Venice back then, when I did a separate playthrough. It's not on video. I was passing a time where I was a member of it's Lucifer something. Anyways, it's a satanic devil worshipping society, which functions the same way as we do here in the Slavic, Romovan, and Sumenesco realm. All I gotta do is just be patient. Don't do anything yet. Just let your dark power grow. You got another lover? That's strange. I don't know what to do with him. Because I'm good with warfare. I will be the one to teach him. Oops. I shall teach him. Because I have this ambition. I have to raise a well-educated child. I want him to be a good boy. And if he's not being a good boy to me, Charlebog cannot be the father. She's just a lowborn. I trust her word. It's not that big of a deal. If it was my wife, I would pay my money to pay the spies to get around this. I cannot believe I'm going to turn the Bohemian Empire into a playground of evil. So far, so good. Whatever mission that Navidum would give me, I will do it. And you're all going to see it on video. I've done a lot of terrible acts on video, but nothing's more terrible than that. Or that one time when I was Serbia where I executed all the prisoners. The studies I've conducted in my observatory has convinced that there are many strange things beyond the known cosmos. There are a few sources and no one to share knowledge of me. However, I've heard of a strange old scholar in the Arabian desert who is rumored to possess vast knowledge of the weird. I will go and see him. Pay my money for this. Yeah. Way down in the abyss. Oh, Oh dear boy, you have inherited a mess. I know you Muslims respect us Slavs because we once fought one of your wars way back when under the eunuchs. I just hope we wish you well and don't get your monthly decadence up to 100. I hate to lose you. We'll cooperate one day. Somehow, someway. Maybe through a great trade league. Lucifer Zone. That's the name of that devil worshipping society. That's only applied to Christian, Jewish, and Muslim and Mazdan groups. Don't just say Zoroastrian because it's not a single religion. They have its heresies, you know, Manichaean and Madaski. Much like these guys over there. Surprisingly, the Janahara Shaddam is ran by Zoroastrians with a super moral authority. They're doing very well. Hell, I would have become Zoroastrian instead of a Catholic. But we're too far away from any contact. We can't interact with each other unless I steal his artifact or have an interaction with him in the trade league. Seeing that I am terribly busy handling the day-to-day affairs of my realm, my wife has taken upon herself to treat with dignitaries of foreign realms. She has settled grievances with some minor lords in a manner that advances my own agenda. Excellent. Well, I am a busy man. I'm multitasking. I'm going to see the sky in the Arabian desert, looking at the stars, increasing my dark power for Chernobog. I'm a very busy man. This is why don't be surprised if the next few episodes will involve little warfare, except maybe an occasional raid, in case if I needed money. Might have to pick a patron deity and need a different one. Because I'm going to have to start working on intrigue once I get done studying the stars. The Necronomicon. I have arrived at the abode of the strange old scholar Abraham. With some persuasion, he invites me in. I speak at length, and he tells me of the scholar Abdul the Mad, who knew many things of the strange spirits beyond, and of talking beings that are not human. I found out that Abdul the Mad wrote a book called the Necronomicon, in which he recorded many strange and unholy truths. Abraham says that he is impressed by my sincerity and desire for knowledge. He can sell me a copy of the book. He tells me to beware, as too much intense study of the Necronomicon is said to drive the reader insane. I must have it! We're going to stop this episode right here, because I got the Necronomicon, a mysterious book dealing about strange spirits beyond, and many strange and unholy truths are recorded on its pages. So tune in next time, because things are about to get dark.